Welcome to the Metal Voice. Today on the show, me. No, Dystopia by Megadeth.
Say farewell to the future. Get ready for the ride. We're going down to hell tonight, so strap yourself inside. There's a glaring contradiction in your world that's made of glass. Something small can shatter it and nail you to the past. The road beneath your wheels, the madness that you feel.
All right, on the show we got Giles Lavery. Giles, tell us what you thought of the new album.
Hey Jimmy, I'm back on the Metal Voice to talk about the new Megadeth record, Dystopia. Yes. Okay, this one is definitely a return to the thrashier Megadeth, still with plenty of melody. A very melodic record. I think it's a better record than the first single indicated. It's probably closer to Endgame than anything else recently, but with a little bit more melody. So I'd compare it with Endgame, with perhaps the melody of 13 in places. Definitely a better record than the last one. You can hear Mr. Conrado Passanato in the background there, the guitar player of the Graham Bonnet Band. I'm currently at the rehearsals, and I've got to go. So yes, new Megadeth, check it out, Dystopia.
Well, here's our review. We have Chris K with us, who's with the Metal Voice, and he also does the Everything and Anything show on YouTube. So, how you doing? Good?
I'm doing good, yes.
Let's get on with it. Let's get on with Dystopia. Well, here's my impression. This is a fast, thrashy, guitar-driven, technical, melodic album. Would you say that's correct?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I guess.
Rust in Peace is over here, all right? And this album sort of hovers right below it. I mean, nothing will beat Rust in Peace, right?
Nothing. And I mean, I wouldn't say it was that close, but it's definitely closer than anything they've made since Rust in Peace. Maybe Endgame got a bit closer, in my opinion.
Oh, in your opinion. My opinion, I'm not a big fan of Endgame because I find it's not as melodic as I'd like albums to be. But don't throw any knives at me. Don't throw any burgers at me or anything like that. Well, here we go. The first three tracks that we all know, The Threat is Real, Dystopia, and Fatal Illusion, that is the model for the whole album. So that vibe, those songs, the structure, the guitar solos, the way those songs are built, that's pretty much how the rest of the album sounds like.
And if you don't like them, you're not going to like the rest of the album.
Pretty much, yeah. But if you love them, you're going to love this album.
Yeah, you will.
So Bullet to the Brain, this is a very 90s industrial sounding song, which is cool because it's like a throwback of some sort. Post-American World, this sounds like, you told me this, it sounds like Symphony of Destruction, sort of the rhythmic beat.
And even like Peace Sells.
And Peace Sells. And the guitar solo is incredible. And that's another thing about this album. Kiko has brought Megadeth, he's refreshed the band, and he's brought them to another level. Next song, Poisonous Shadows. There's a very euthanasia vibe, and this is probably the biggest and the most epic song off the album. Then you have Conquer or Die. I know you didn't hear the song. It's an instrumental. Very nice. Starts off with acoustic and really builds up. The Emperor, which is very catchy and very melodic as well, reminds me of She-Wolf. Foreign Policy, which I'm not sure if you heard that one or not. It's a cover of From Fear. And you can actually go on YouTube and listen to Fear's version of Foreign Policy. Yeah, Megadeth is more updated. The production is a lot better. And there you have it. The album, what would you rate it?
I'd give it an 8 on 10. Maybe it's going to change. I mean, I've only listened to it once, and I missed out a few songs.
Sure.
But the vibe I'm getting is it's going to be an 8 out of 10.
Well, my first impression, I've heard it a few times, I would say it's hovering around 8.8, 8.9 out of 10. Maybe more listens.
Very specific, 8.8.
I like to be specific, 8.8, 8.9 out of 10. It's around there, and I hope that it'll go higher as time goes by. Well, thanks Chris K for being on the Metal Voice. You catch him on Everything and Anything show. Thank you, Giles. And we'll catch you next time on the Metal Voice. And by the way, go pick up Megadeth's Dystopia. It's worth the money.